Holmes! Holmes, will you stop that? You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Ah, Watson. Is that you?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases. Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me.
So, what is it, Holmes?
It appears to be a case of murder.
There's someone there. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I didn't kill anyone.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey. What a terrible way to die. Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee. I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous.
Explain yourself this instant.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story. We have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. This man was impaled to the wall by a harpoon. The force of the blow was immense. Now I know one thing for certain. Patrick Cairns is the murderer.
You are arrested for the murder of Black Peter. You think you can take me?
This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Well, we shall see.
Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to Crimes and Punishment Sherlock Holmes Redo, available now on the Xbox Store for $39.99. Hello, John, Sir Khalid, No Pulse, Mr. Coolness, and Olkesh. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I submitted my achievement art for 100 bullets today. And that is what I submitted. My superstar with wings. I couldn't get my other picture going very well, so I submitted that one. Let's get to playing. I'm not good with photo editing. I have Mr. Cadillac just joined me. Need my ears. Hello, Clover. So I DM that to the dev. There's a mystery afoot. Hello, Horror. Become the most celebrated detective of all times. Scotty doesn't know.
SMS received.
Check out the achievement list. 1,000 gamer score for 25 achievements. Olkesh informed me that ScottyBot is shutting down, which is sad times, because I did like ScottyBot, but oh well. Bye-bye, Scotty. I'll have to see what I have ScottyBot used for and incorporate it into Mix It Up. Yeah, apparently Scotty's being turned off. Aye, aye, Captain. I think I need off the rails. I think I'm on O for cookie still. Let's see. Probably money? Dude doesn't make any money off the bot. Yes, I am still on cookie, so off the rails. Poor Scotty. Right. And after that, I would need a C. Alright, new game. In memory. Ooh. I know Mix It Up streams and they have subs, so they make money that way. I don't know if it's enough money to keep the bot alive, but the bot is not a cloud bot. So really there is no extra overhead like Scotty bot. It was good on Mixer. And it sucks when you lose money on a project. But as I said, it's probably a money thing.
Holmes.
Yes, Cadillac.
Will you stop that?
I could barely hear the audio. Master volume, voice volume. Try that. Effect volume down some.
You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Bosses.
Blindfolded. You...
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi Men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Press X to open the casebook. Yes, Mr. Cadillac. Dude, you act like I haven't been here all day. You've been sleeping. Investigate the murder of Peter Carey at the crime scene. No documents.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Whoa, the camera gets weird. Oh, Casey, close your eyes. Why was it pointed at her? Guy is a perv.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here. You go along to Peter Carey's house.
Let's see if it moved. Nope, it's still on her. He's happy to stand there, too. Can I take a sword?
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Okay, fine. What do I need? I go to bed?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. This is where I keep my post.
Okay, stuck with the knife. Dude, that is a fire hazard. All those newspapers right next to the fireplace?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
That is horrible. Something they would do in Minnesota.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
And they just bleh, embrace the cold. Probably. That's a funny look of fire. Goes pew 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 pew. I don't see anything else to grab. Alright, guess we're in Baker Street.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
What do we need to do? Right, there's like nothing to change into. Nothing there. Nothing there. That's what I figured get dressed, but I'm not finding where to get dressed. Oh, there's another room back here. Makeup table? Yeah, I went in the wrong room. Oh, you could be bald. Both those are locked. All this is locked. Oh, scruffy. Hello, Jess. Why didn't your... I don't think I closed the bot. That's why it didn't go off. No entrances. Let's reboot the bot. No one is supposed to know. No connection. Come on. Casual suit, black suit, brown suit, green suit. Let's go green. No, because I didn't close and reopen the bot like I normally do. I forgot to close the bot after the last stream. There, now we can go. All right.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Join. Less. Okay.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Large footprints. Noted. You know what they say about large footprints?
It seems that the garden was well maintained. These foot...
Oh, what an idiot!
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
We are playing as Sherlock Holmes. We get to investigate murders. That's an old school lawnmower. Shouldn't say the last playing. No? Your browser just needs a refresh.
Mr. Holmes?
Because it says Sherlock Holmes on my screens. Good old Twitch. Twitch be broken.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Hello, Jordan.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual
You're
on the
lazy.
night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream, but I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean,
Visitors?
he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
A crest tit. For those that don't know Casey, that's a bird.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Choose the evidence that confronts... Oh.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
How do we know about that? Oh. I don't know how I know which answer is correct.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about
How
that?
do you know that? Well kept garden then.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
I selected all four.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you
Unless the top
soon.
one is an answer.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Ancient pine woods inversive in Scotland where the crest-tip bird can be found. She's religious and undertook St. James' Way pilgrimage to the cathedral. She was a young woman.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Ah, I'm good.
Thank you, madam.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Can't go in the house.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Pumpkins?
Mr. Holmes?
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Why did that gift not work? Alright, that one works. It's like a blank GIF. That one works. I guess the bot doesn't like the 49ers.
Mr. Holmes?
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
What is it,
hello,
Lestrade?
hello.
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see. These scratches are fresh.
Scratches are fresh.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
What's
I
this?
swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool. What a terrible way to die.
So it's not just the 49ers. Rams doesn't come up either. That's weird. It's broken gifts. Dude, that guy was murder-faced.
Someone drank from this glass recently. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. Someone drank. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Size 8 European, not American.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Wait a second, size 8 would be American, because European would be a size 42 or so, because I wear 42. But 8.5. Odd.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Who would have thought that?
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Ooh.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Hello, Clover. Welcome. No, I reboot the bot since I didn't reboot the bot before the stream.
These boots don't match the footprints.
These boots are made for walking. Can I put the boots back? I guess not.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
I guess not.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box or a small chest, perhaps.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
I guess not.
The murder weapon was probably taken from this rack.
And now am I done investigating?
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Guess not.
This place is not covered with dust, like
Yes,
the
we
rest
know
of
that.
an object.
I've played some. I know I've played something. Or I know I played something very similar.
Rum, a sailor's drink.
Rum?
It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Maybe. Sad but true. I don't remember every game I play because I've played so many. I mean, at least 4 different new ones a week right now.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Play more games? You're right. Well, I'm playing Hello Neighbor 2 mañana.
Are you still there?
The weapon fully penetrates. Peter Carey.
Examined all of this. Next Monday, we're playing an unreleased game. That's exciting.
Mr. Holmes?
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Let's walk on them. What am I missing? I feel like I've investigated everything and my feet are cold.
Someone drank. The initials P. Rum. A sailor's drink.
Rum is good. Need a new thermostat so I could check it on my phone. But smart thermostats aren't compatible with my heater. Green, I think, is done, and white isn't. So
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Now did I examine everything? Something else with this.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Dude, this puzzle's not easy. So I can only move the pipe. Oh, this is getting somewhere. Oh, come on, get back to where it was.
Yes, this is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors. The ship's...
Now, are we done?
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Apparently not. Go back in. So rude. You need to find everything. The blood is still white.
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
Yes, they are kind of confusing. And they do republish them all.
Ha! Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
There, we did something.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky,
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
A long night. I think I might have had. I think I have this one with Game Pass or Games with Gold. They are good. They just make you think.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in. This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Deduction space icon indicates that some of your clues can form important deduction and improve your progress. That bot.
Shh! Did you hear that? There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there!
What does collar them mean?
Mr. Holmes, come and see what we've caught in our net. All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
I just never heard it like that. You were right on.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
I've never heard it used like that.
Mr. Holmes?
Staff room. Evidence room. Can I go in there? Can I tamper with some stuff?
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor.
From R. Dawson to my friend and partner, 1883.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials JHN. These abbreviations mean something, but what? From R. Dawson. To my friend and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Ooh, archive. He's gonna keep the ring.
Locked.
Oh, what's down there? What's this?
Mr. Holmes?
Interrogation room. So we don't need to go downstairs yet.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan. The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
What are we looking for?
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father.
Hi.
With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
'Cause I'm that good.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please.
Some things are coming together. I don't think I can attach anything else. What is that rope? That is so weird. The light is on a pulley? I guess if you need to change the light bulb. And is that water? Shower? This is a weird interrogation room.
Mr. Holmes?
I need to stage a reconstruction. I am sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Elementary, my dear Watson. There are a lot of bugs around that light. Can I go in this? No. They're all attracted to the light.
Locked.
Oh, geez, we're at the coroner. It doesn't look like there's anything for me to do down here. Brady is getting shut out, 28-0. Jeez.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I didn't reconnect anything, computer. Why are you telling me that? Seahawks lost.
Mr. Holmes?
Now we're at home. All the vases clean. Watson, you here? Seattle highlights, well, not lights, are on my TV. Everything's still locked. That one's not. Wonder if the same girl's still at that window. This is for Casey. Oh, she's still there. Wave, hi.
A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No. But we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black
A
Peter's
fat pig?
cabin should do quite nicely. I need to take a harpoon with me.
Okay, find a harpoon. I go steal one?
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
Now we can go kill a pig with a harpoon.
SMS received.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
I have noticed
A
that too.
little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise.
This
Yes.
might be dangerous.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Watch before bros. This is not easy. Oh. Okay, I was holding A to hold the breath.
Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Ooh.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Can I take the harpoon back? I guess not. This is gross. I never want to see a butcher shop like this. Just highlights? Sports ball. I don't want to watch the Kings. Bruins. I don't know what I just turned on. That's Spanish. What the heck? Sports. Guess there's no games on. Dolphins at Chargers is coming up.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
We have a suspect? Can we pet the dog?
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Guess not. Does she just stand there all day? What's our current task?
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
How did we catch anybody?
A map of London and the surrounding...
There's a lot of pieces we need to put together.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes.
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes?
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean
I
something.
still don't have enough
What?
evidence to look into that. Alright. Need to find something else still.
Locked.
Mr. Holmes?
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong. What am I...
Okay, I can't talk to him. What's our current objective, game? Echoes. We don't have an echo. Echo, echo. The Benedict Sherlock? I don't think we watched that. I guess we'll go to the house. I think tonight we're gonna watch Good Space, aka Andor. Unless the wife has other ideas. That or what we call Bad Space, which has gotten better. Of The Expanse. The dead body is gone. I searched my... Oh, I did not search my archives. Good call. I forgot that it said it. I should do that. You need to sub to Disney one day. It'll take more than one day to watch everything. Come on, move. Stop moving.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not. That is not the. That is not the one I need. That is not the one. That is not the one I need. That is. That is not. That is. That is not. That is not the one I need. That is not
Gunshot
the one I
wounds.
need. That is. That is. That is not. That is not the one. That is not the. That is not. 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 That is not the one. That is not. That is not. That is not the. That is not the. That is not the one I.
So it did not find anything on that ring. Examine.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Search for Dawson 1983. Newspapers. There we go.
That is not the one I need. That is not the one I need. That is not the.
The Dawson and Nelgen Investment Fund.
Here it is.
Well, I found
Now
it.
I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
All right, we're gonna go ask him. Now we could travel back to the Scotland Yard. My yard. An hour 20 in and no achievements. That's rude. There should be one for knocking the pig with the harpoon.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued.
Good evening,
He
sub.
left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
At last.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Oh, they're at SoFi. Ship's logs. We need to go. Look at the ship's log. Look at the ship's log. I wish there was a run. There's no run. Oh, there is a run. Haha.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away. Log notes for August. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR, a torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
CD Projekt Red. At least the fast travel is really good. Going so fast, I went past the...
These are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected. Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Now what do we need to do? Baker Street. He's always reading a book while he's traveling.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what
Not
happened
yet.
to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
I'll
How will you do
summon
that?
them.
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
We'll go see if she's still out this window. And she is. That's all she does is stare out this window. Hello, nighttime. He said call. Where's the phone?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Changing the lights to green. Please wait. Where to now?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
These are the suspects.
Alright, those are all green, which means they're done.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey. These papers, they belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Let's go, Yotes. Invest. What to do next disappeared too quick.
Mr. Holmes?
You can get stuck on a wall. All the lights have a lot of flies. It's a very flyful world. Elementary, my dear Watson.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
You know what those red lights mean.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
It's a good game. You just have to investigate and put all the clues together.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking. Examines belongings. Okay, I need to make sure to read that when that comes up.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Oh, those boots.
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
We're gonna travel. And we're gonna try the boots on to see if they're made for walking. There are a couple of WTF puzzles.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Interesting. Hey, where's the suspect?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
No football related team is coming up. They're all coming up blank like that. I wonder, oh, that one works. That's so weird. Blank. Maybe.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Ooh, that looks bad. That's a bad scar. He has the crest hit.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
The original was the game with gold?
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you
I don't know if I
care to
have the
explain
original.
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
And this is... It doesn't say, but it does... Oh, let's see. Manage games and add-ons. Blank, 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 blank. So this is the redo. So this is the republished one. I don't know if I have the other one, though. Yeah. That I know. But I don't recall how I got this game. So I thought it was games with gold.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Select the correct answer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Crimes and Punishment. Yeah, I don't have the original one. So if the original one was games with gold, I missed it? Which is not like me? Ah. Why'd I push B? This was the games with gold one? Let's see, this should tell us. If I don't hit the wrong button. Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I do have the other one. So it's not marked add to my game collection. Well, there you go. So the old one right there, and then there's this Sherlock Holmes, but the one I'm playing was not games with gold. I must have bought it on sale. Who knows? Whatever. I don't keep track of that. Tobacco patch, rings engraving. Nope. Select the correct answer.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Gardner.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief.
It's a tit.
A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
So is the original version of this.
That's all for now.
Go back. Come on. See, they're both right there. Sherlock Holmes. Weird, you don't see it. Well, now you do. Both. But see, this one's not coming up under gold for me. Which means I own it. I always try to add them too. There's all kinds of Sherlock Holmes. Shows I own that one too. Weird. Whatever. Back to the game. Lots of games to play. We'll need an achievement. Resume. Alright, what are we doing now? Interrogate complete. What are we doing, game? Investigate suspect.
I'm not saying another word.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Ooh, perform analysis. We can go home. I haven't done anything in my lab yet. I should add gift clover to Casey's entrance.
I need to prepare a chemical agent
Oh,
that is
jeez.
capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Blue. Green. Orange.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Crime and punishment. Alright, reset. All 7.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition,
It only shows 6
orange
there, though.
reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
All right, so go green. Blue. Orange. Colorless. I guess we just got a delivery. Blue.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again. First condition.
All seven should be
reagents
used.
should be used.
Nice.
Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Orange is the third after the blue.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. No, something isn't right.
Oh my
I
god.
need to start the reaction from the beginning again. First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Oh. What is the answer here?
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Blue. 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 Green. If this doesn't work, I know what it is.
No, something
Blue,
isn't right.
green, blue,
I need to
orange,
start the reaction
clear,
from
orange,
the beginning
clear.
again.
Blue. Green. Orange. Clear. Orange. Clear. Bam. Hashtag that no guide.
Done. Now I can proceed further. Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Was that Amazon? Christmas stuff.
I
Here, you
did
want
as
this
you
one?
asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Guess who's back? Back again. Jordan's back. Tell a friend. Your Twitter says differently. This is for you, Jordan. It's about the channel points you earn on the way. New Jordan X right there. She's waiting. You can't trust anything you read on Twitter these days, right?
Please escort this
Ooh,
suspect
more
for
interrogation.
interrogation. So
What
tell
did you
me,
hide?
Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley. That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
At least that one's different. Where are the tools? Hi.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madame. You have your knickers up here?
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Naughty, naughty. I'm not seeing anything to investigate. Oh.
Let us see what is in this box.
My God, I don't even know which level I'm working on. I did it though. Oof.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Why are you in a relationship with the dude?
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Yeah, okay.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He
Next
kept his
time
papers
on Downtown
there.
Abbey.
It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Was Peter a
Is
smoker?
this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be that he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
She's a good actor.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
I understand why they don't, because then we would just pass the same game around and nobody would ever buy the game, and it would just go person to person. Especially those 5-minute
we found the sailors from that
completions.
list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
One account.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now.
2 of them on PC. Wow.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
Those dang physicals.
Wiggins,
Who
could you
understand
gather
those
some
physical
information
guys
on one of
anyway?
the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Sometime later.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
I don't own Cyberpunk at all. You need no pulse to accidentally buy you a PS5. I mean, if you haven't played it, that'd be different. Where do we need to go? Seriously, Cat? She just went behind my computer again. Come on out. I don't want to play this game with you, Cat.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Alright, so I need to go dress as a sailor. Alright, I need to get Jordan out of my computer. So I put a piece of wood in front of my computer blocking where she was going. But now she just blatantly goes through the back cords. Freaking cat. Read the room, Jordan. Read the room. Do I have a sailor's outfit? There.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
We're going to the pub. I need an achievement still. How close am I to a freaking achievement? Loud noises. Uh-oh. Hopefully not from my stream.
Hello there. Are you Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
That's funny. Come on, no, 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 no. I always wait for a sale. Casey is not even on day 1 yet. Yeah, I won't tell you how much is in my account. I don't think you can even be on day 12 yet. Alright, we failed that.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
I'm ready to...
Fine.
Gordon, no. Nice. I'm just smashing A now. Come on. Oh no, we're going back to almost even. What is day 8? What day am I even on? I'm on day 6. All about the nookie. Oh, level flag. Hello, M317. Yes, I have a lot of promo games to still get through. Plus, letting people farm those channel points now. Join the bandwagon, Casey. I know there are. That's why I'm only adding 4 games at a time. Message from Xbox. Ooh. I'm an idiot sent me a gift. Why, thank you, Mr. I'm an idiot. I'll tell you later. Alright, we're gonna skip this. No. No. I cannot win this arm wrestle. But the stamina goes down. I guess just pounding A might work. But it's not. I'm losing. Hold. Jeez, that's tough, though. Do it again. I'll try one more time. Push when he's relaxed. Hold. He's relaxed. He's not relaxed. How can you tell when he's relaxed? He's cheating. I'm holding. What the heck? This is a tough little puzzle.
That's the arm that killed.
Right?
I'm ready
Relax. Facial expressions. Oh, coming back to even. No, I almost had it. Come on, stamina build back up. He's relaxed. Restrain. Push, restrain. They have some dirty nails. Bam, finally. That one was tough.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Nah.
I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
Or when you're drunker. We talk to him. Sailor tattoo. Yellow nails. I noticed those. Cheap clothes. We already did that. Alright, we quit.
I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
But I do need to get ready for dinner. I am upset I did not get an achievement, so I'm going to have to continue this later to get an achievement. We'll be back tomorrow.
Are you still there?
With Hello Neighbor 2. Tune in then, 4:30 p.m. Pacific on the Ambassador channel. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Stay safe and happy gaming.
SMS received.
Holmes! Holmes, will you stop that? You are utterly mad. Stop, Holmes!
Ah, Watson. Is that you?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases. Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me.
So, what is it, Holmes?
It appears to be a case of murder.
There's someone there. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I didn't kill anyone.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey. What a terrible way to die. Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee. I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous.
Explain yourself this instant.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story. We have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. This man was impaled to the wall by a harpoon. The force of the blow was immense. Now I know one thing for certain. Patrick Cairns is the murderer.
You are arrested for the murder of Black Peter. You think you can take me?
This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Well, we shall see.